Hey, what's up, guys? Hello, yes, hi. Welcome back to some more Realm of the Mad God. I was actually planning on doing a Nilly's Realm video today. I got into the server, actually, which is a small miracle, and then I hit R to escape certain death, and it kicked me out, and then I spent 10 minutes trying to get back in and decided I don't want to do that. So I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about whether or not we want to continue doing Nilly's Realm videos, because Nilly himself has come out and said basically that he doesn't really want to continue doing the server, which is fine. You know, he can absolutely do that if that's what he wants to do. And then since then, the server has kind of been on its own. So it's been basically kind of, you know, first come, first serve into one single server yet again. If you get kicked out, then you have to wait on a wait list type thing. And if you remember the good old days, that was not a lot of fun. And so I'm not quite sure I want to do that anymore. We could if we want to. But I'm not sure. I missed that completely because I was not looking at the right thing. There we go. I'm not sure. So I wanted your guys' feedback. Do you still want to see Nilly's Realm videos? Yes or no. Please let me know. I take your guys' feedback into account, absolutely. And actually, I've been getting some really good feedback lately from you guys. I did get an email from somebody, which I'm going to read part of here. I'm not going to tell you who sent it. Also, this oryx.in thing is really annoying. We should see if we can get rid of that somehow. Deca, please fix. Okay, it's annoying. It's bad. So it reminds me of my good old Diablo 2 days, right? So not really anything with good feed power, but whatever. So before we get started into the actual video, of which I'm going to be looking for UDLs, because there's a UDL chest event going on right now, and apparently they're really hard to find, but you can get some reskinned stuff. So before we do, let me start reading this email, because that's what I want to discuss in today's video. So here we go. Second half of the email. I feel like you can increase the quality of your content. It's not bad or anything, but it just might not appeal to everyone. And I'm going to split that into two different things. The first off is you can always improve the quality of your videos and stuff. If you stop trying to improve your videos, then your channel will stagnate. You know, there's always stuff that you can improve. You should. Oh, here's a UDL. Yes, cool. Let's do it. You should always be looking for ways to improve your videos. So I absolutely agree. You know, nobody's videos are perfect, and if you think that your videos are perfect, then you're kidding yourself, because they are not. So first point, absolutely agree with you on that one. Now, to do this, I believe we have to get rid of all of the traps and peoples and everything in this UDL, and then beat the boss. I believe that is how that works. So we're gonna try it out and see if we can do it on our own here, because nobody else came in here. I should have called it out, but whatever. Too late now. Not gonna go back. The second half of the content, or the comment, was saying that he doesn't believe that my videos appeal to a large crowd, right? And that's the way that I'm going to interpret it there. I think that's pretty much what he's saying, because if you're saying that your videos don't appeal to everyone, well, to be honest, that's all of the videos. That, you know, no one's gonna like 100% of the videos on YouTube. It's just not gonna happen. So the hard part about doing this chest thing is going to be killing all of these slimes. I think if we kind of isolate them into little groups like this, that might be the easiest way to do it. It's definitely going to be the most annoying and deadly part of it. So let me just get past this. We'll talk about that point here in a second, and then I'll read the next bit. So doesn't appeal to everyone. That's every video. But I think what he's trying to say, the way I choose to interpret it, is that he doesn't believe that my videos will appeal to a large crowd, and that by changing the way that I do like my editing or, you know, my commentary or that kind of stuff, I could appeal to a larger crowd and increase the size of my channel. And if that's what he means, I fully and completely agree with that. It's true. I don't think that Realm of the Mad God, which is obviously the heavy hitter on my channel, really appeals to a very large audience. There's just not a lot of people who play this game, you know, and I think that, you know, the number of people who would watch these videos is slowly decreasing, that the game is also slowly dying. And so I think that you're absolutely correct there as well. I thought I had another message. I thought somebody loved me, but nope, it's just orcs.m. So I think that you're right on track there for sure. So let's read the next part of the email here. And these are all considerations that I take into account when I'm debating what videos I want to post, for sure. So next part that says, I think that if you don't try to censor yourself as much and do more things just for shits and giggles, in other words, just be yourself more, and this genuine side of you is a lot more entertaining to watch. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit here next. The way that if you want to increase your channel, you have to understand your audience, right? You have to understand the type of people who watch your videos, right? And you have to have this audience in mind. Like, what do they look like? What type of videos do they like? What is their age? You know, some people probably take into effect, you know, sex/gender/race, which I don't. I hope that my videos appeal to people of all of those, right? All of the above. So I don't take that into account. It's probably there, but I don't. But I do have a lot of analytics that tell me what type of people watch my content, what countries are they from, do they watch it on mobile, do they watch it on tablets, do they watch it on, oh, that is deadly. Ooh, this is not going to be fun. Do they watch it on the PC? You know, all of these things I do take into account. This is going to be fun. Oh, there's 2 rooms of these. Oh, dear God. Okay. We got to be careful. We got to take it slow, you know? Can't let them... Oh, actually, if we can get them to group up, or actually not group up, but kind of not group up, like disband a little bit, that might help. There we go. Keep an eye on our health. We'll drink that. Perfect. And so these are all things that I keep in mind for the way that I structure my channel. And one of the big things that I have noticed, either from people commenting or my analytics, is that, or just people contacting me outside of YouTube, is that a good amount of people who watch my videos are younger. They're, you know, maybe the like 14, maybe 12, you know, like younger crowd. And so because of that, I have not cursed or that kind of stuff in my videos. I censor myself in his words, or her, pretty sure his. Either way, I do censor myself, and that's the reason why. Now, that's not to say that that's what I want to do necessarily, but it's just what I do to fit my audience a little bit better. Let's do this. Let's come in here, and then we're going to take a pass like that. Look at that. Because we're fast enough. Oh, shit. Oh, dear God. That could have been very bad, and we just wasted a lot of time, but we're alive, and that's what matters. All right, let's keep looking for stuff. We don't need this. We don't need that either. Someone else can have it. Perfect. Medusa Beholder. We'll go there. And so I keep my audience in mind when I determine what videos I want to do, what games I want to play, and also I keep in mind when I do my commentary as well. Now, that being said, that doesn't mean I can't shift my focus and focus more on, you know, being more, I don't know, raunchy or that kind of thing if I wanted to. And, you know, I've actually, ooh, that was bad. I've actually started to make that shift already. If you watch some of my non-realm videos, you'll probably notice that, you know, I relax and try and be myself a little bit more than in my realm videos. I think that's also kind of what he's getting at, because I think he talks about that here in the next bit. And I think that's absolutely true. I think a part of it too is when you're on camera or behind a microphone or something, it puts stress on you, right? Because you have this like stress to perform, right? And it makes it so you can't relax as easily because you're focusing so hard on making your content entertaining to watch that that it's hard to be yourself to some degree. Now, I think that as you do this more often, as you make more videos, as you practice, as you talk to yourself in the mirror, all that kind of stuff, you know, that largely goes away. So, but that, you know, it's just something that takes time. So if you're like, my commentary is really bad, I'm just starting out, what can I do to make it better? My biggest advice is really just make more videos and practice. It really is. So, but no, I definitely agree with that point as well. Next bit says, for example, your Skyrim series is much funnier than your Realm content, for example. And I think that hits the nail on the head. Now, I'm sure if you've been watching my channel for a while, if you've been watching it this past week, you've noticed I've started shifting my channel away from Realm content a little bit and starting to play other games. I've been playing itch.io games, just random, maybe not as good games, and just trying to find other games to play, Skyrim, Planet Coaster, all these types of things. And the reason why is going back to an earlier thing there, is that more people watch those videos, that the audience is a lot larger, and if I want to grow my channel and make it bigger and better, that those are the types of games I feel like I need to play to do that. So that's one bit of the puzzle. The other bit of the puzzle, and he basically spelled it out for me, something that I noticed a while ago, is that Realm doesn't have a lot of content in it, right? It's basically you run around, you dodge stuff, you shoot stuff, maybe you get a picnic basket, as Yogi Bear would say. Maybe you get a picnic basket or you get some items and you pick up the items and then you do it all over. And that's basically all there is to this game. Now, I'm dumbing it down a little bit. There's dungeons and stuff, and there's differences in characters. You need guides and all sorts of other stuff. But for the most part, it's run around, dodge stuff, shoot it, pick up stuff, and repeat. And the problem with that is that it's very hard to commentate and make that entertaining because there's not a lot to go off of. If you do like radio, or if you do that kind of stuff, then a lot of times you'll probably notice that they feed off of each other. One person will talk, the other person will feed off of that comment, which will give the other person something else to say, and you feed off of the other person or the game or whatnot. And there's just not a lot of that in Realm. There's just not. You know, it's not easy to commentate over. Or you can also flip that around and say, I don't have to really worry about explaining to you what's going on the screen. I can talk about other stuff like we're doing now. So I don't have to worry about talking about the game, you know? I can just kind of relax, worry about playing the game and not dying for the most part, and talk about whatever I want. And so what's happened is we've basically transitioned this series into like a podcast with games behind it. It's basically what we have done. And I've said that before. I believe that's true. I don't think that's a bad thing. There's a lot of other gaming channels that kind of are basically podcasts with gaming behind it. You're not watching someone on a you're not watching someone on a, what's the word I'm looking for, camera, like you are now. I think a good example of this is like Total Biscuit. Total Biscuit's like, I'm going to talk about X for Y minutes, and then he talks about X for Y minutes. And in the background is, I thought this guy said Otter Realm. I was like, what? He said other. You know, talk about, oh, I understand. I understand that comment. They're wondering about when it's going to close. I understand. So, I lost my train of thought there, though. I got distracted. That happens a lot. You probably noticed. But yeah, basically, this is basically a podcast that's disguised as gaming videos. It's basically what it is. And so that's, you know, and that works out. I don't have to worry about playing the game. And that's why, if, you know, people always ask, like, when they're first starting out, like, I don't know what I'm doing. What game should I play? And the answer is usually a game that you know and are comfortable playing and like playing. And because if you like playing it, then your videos will turn out more interesting than if you don't like playing the game. If you don't like playing it and you're not good at, you know, complaining about stuff like, I don't know, Jim Sterling or something, right? Then your videos aren't going to turn out that great. Your audience isn't going to have fun. And so this is a game I don't have to think about. I can sit here and run around in circles and play the game, and I don't have to think about it. And because of that, I can talk about basically whatever I want. And I can devote most of my brain power to talking about the things that I've decided to talk about, you know? Whereas other games, you have to devote more brain power to the game, which makes it harder to play the game, and, you know? And that's how that works. So there's a lot of things here. There we go. Let's kill all the things and stuff. So and because I don't have to really talk about the game very often, I can just kind of do my thing. You know, I think that's why a lot of people like this series. I think that's why a lot of people don't like this series as well, because I'm not talking about the game. And I do believe that the videos I've been producing on games that aren't Realm are of a much higher quality, because I have more to feed off of in the game. And because I have more to feed off of the game, you can do stuff. You can do lots of other stuff. And while you're doing all the other stuff and the things, you can basically, you know, feed off of that, make it funnier. You can be yourself a little bit more, right? And I think that is one reason why I want to transition away from Realm, at least to a small degree, right? Man, I haven't done a ship in actual Realm of the Mad God in a very very long time. This is refreshing. I like it. I like playing. I like the ghost ship, you know? I just don't see very many of them. It's just sad. I got rum. I didn't even get rum. Somebody stole my rum. That's what, okay, I got some rum. Thank you, random person. Let's drink our rum. Oh no, we're all drunk and also other things. I don't even remember what it does. This cap is like digging into my face. So my other videos, I'm able to kind of relax, be myself, joke around a heck of a lot more than I can in Realm of the Mad God. And I edit it to make it better. The videos, they're just better. They just are, you know? And maybe you don't like the games as much or whatever, but the commentary I feel like is better. The editing I feel like is better. It's just, you know, the videos themselves are a lot better, in my opinion. And that's why I've started to transition that direction. But that brings us back to our first point. I'll still be doing Realm. I'm still going to keep doing it. I know that's what you guys love to see and love to do. For those of you who have actually taken a chance on some of the other videos I've been doing, thank you very much. I do appreciate you watching those as well. It's been very helpful. Obviously, they don't get the same amount of views and love as this series is. This is my main series, so obviously it's gonna get more, right? But it seems like most of the people who have watched that series and commented on it instead of Realm have liked it, and that's great feedback. I appreciate this feedback from this gentleman and or lady, pretty sure gentleman, but not sure. I do read, if you email me and ask me stuff, usually I'll try and respond if I can. And I do read everything and take it into consideration. And I appreciate people who take the time to put out very thoughtful and engaging emails and comments like this one that I just read to you. It's very helpful, and honestly, I just love reading what you guys have to say as well. So I appreciate those of you who leave me comments and also contact me outside, either through like Twitter or through email like this person did. I do have my email listed in the bottom of every single video. It's also just SeaOtterGamer@gmail.com, pretty simple. If you ever need anything, that's where you can reach me, or on Discord. I talk to a lot of people on Discord as well. I'm on Discord a lot more though. It's usually open like at work or something, so if you need anything, that's a good way to get a hold of me. But I digress. That is the reason why I've been transitioning my content lately, because I do feel like the videos that I produce that are outside of Realm, where I can do more video editing, where I can, you know, be sillier and funnier and joke around a lot more, they just are better. They're just better. There's no contest there. I can edit them and stuff. There's just not a lot to do in Realm, unfortunately. So if you haven't yet, definitely go try out some of those other videos. See if you like them. At least give them a shot, you know? I feel like this is the parent in me. It's like, you have to at least try your vegetables, because you may like them. You may like them. And if you never try them, then you'll never know whether or not you like them or not. So you have to at least try them, right? And that's the parent in me coming out. Where the frick is... Where is... Am I missing something? Is it this way? Is it inside of here? Because that would be hokey. It's not. How do I get over there? Is there no way to get... Oh, I see. I see it now. I was being an idiot. I see. Hopefully that's it. If not, I've seen every single room in this place. I'll pick that up. Because why not? There's a small little bit here. Okay. And so that is why I've been trying out other things. Now, not all of them have worked. The people who have watched my Skyrim and Planet Coaster seem to really like them, but I'm just not getting a lot of people who are taking the chance on it, you know? And maybe that tells me that those aren't games that you guys are interested in. I should try something else, you know? Maybe that's maybe I should try other series, you know? So that's what I've been debating lately as well. See, let's see how we doing on time here. I adjust this. It's digging into my face. Mostly just because the way that it's my headphones are on. But either way. So yeah, if you have watched any of my non-Realm videos, I would love your feedback on it, because honestly, the way that I do them is very different. They're very highly edited, kind of more like funny bits and moments all kind of pasted together instead of one stream of consciousness like this one is. You know, it's like, I'm just going to talk at a camera for 25 minutes and then upload it, you know, cut the beginning and the end off and upload it. That's what I do here. I don't edit these videos very much, which is also nice because I timed it. I've been doing this for 3.5 years now. I've gotten it down to about 3 minutes worth of editing. It's chop the beginning, chop the end, add the intro, add the outro, make the intro and outro a little bit, you know, slightly better, and that, you know, adjust the audio levels a little bit, and that's it. That's all I do for these. They're not hard at all. So the nice thing about them is they just don't take me very... I can churn one of these out a lot quicker than the other ones where I play for an hour and then I cut out all of the boring bits and make it into like a 15 to 30 minute video. So that is basically it for that. I just wanted to read this very thoughtful email that I got. And like I said, I do appreciate people who take the time to time out of their busy day to talk to me. It always helps me out. So what do we want to get rid of? Brown pup. Don't really care for you. Insects? That's a rare one, though. All right, common brown pup. I don't care about you. I do like ducks. I do. But I don't care about that one. Common reptile egg. What do we got? A dinosaur. Nah, let's release it. I don't care about that one. What do we got? Aquatic. A blue snail. Nah, it's not great either. We'll release that one. Yeah, we'll release that one. Okay. Now, I have actually been feeding one of my ducks. It's this one here. This one just got to level 30. So I'll be feeding another duck in order to not mate, fuse it with that one. And then we'll fuse that one, you know, with the chick that we use now and get a better pet. So that's the thought. Anyways, that's all I have for today, though. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. Also, sounds like people really like the camera. Maybe if you like it, I'll start incorporating it into other videos as well. I'm not sure. We could try. We could, you know, that's a good thing. We can try all the stuff and see what fits and see what works and what doesn't work. And, you know, let me know what you guys think, because that's how I base off a lot of my decisions. If I like it, if you guys like it, if I don't like it, if you guys don't like it, you know, that's how this works. But either way, again, I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next episode.